Well, good morning, lovely Making It Fun fans. I'm so glad you're along for the adventure with me. Now, before anything gets started, I just need to explain. I have been watching YouTube about all different fantastic photographers and cinematographers because if you're not aware, I am filming all of my own stuff. Obviously, because I'm interested in learning how to do this. I'm excited. It's one of my new art forms. So anyways, I'm changing all the camera settings for this whole next adventure. I'm certainly hoping it works out. Either way, I've got my gear ready. I am ready to get out of this hotel room and go have some fun visiting quilt shops all over Wisconsin. Fingers crossed, it looks good when I'm done. I'm gonna make a video. Our first meeting. Hi, good morning. Come in, I'm a hugger. So I'm outside of So and Save, Racine, Wisconsin, and I haven't even gone in yet, and I saw this cool car, and I just got to say hello to Karen and Jim. And there's Virginia. Hello, everybody. You're in the video now. Now, Karen, you were just telling me this is one of the customers' cars?
Yes, her husband totally refurbished it.
It is awesome. Wow, what an awesome looking shop. Oh, these are cool.
Here.
Yeah.
This is our plastic.
Wow. Karen, say that again. Boo.
So, boo. When someone buys a sewing machine at Sew and Save, they get free lifetime lessons.
Right.
So if you forget to take your sewing machine out for a while because life gets in the way,
Yes.
we have people who will give you a free one-on-one lesson on how to use your sewing machine.
That's awesome.
And 5 years from now, if you
Right.
forget to use part of your sewing machine,
They're
we will
gonna
do
do
a
the
class on
lesson.
it. Get back to work.
That's right. Back to work. Back to the lessons. This is why I am loving my new role as quilt shop supporter.
Yay!
Because Karen spent all weekend long working at was it the Madison
Quilt Expo.
Quilt Expo, which
Yeah.
was huge. I looked at it a
It
little
was
bit online.
big.
Ginormous, right?
Yes, and very well attended this year. There was crowds of people. Crowds of people.
And you worked and worked and worked, packed it up, brought
Packed
it
it up.
here, had class this morning, has
Yep.
class this evening. She's hanging out with me. Should we just tell
Yeah.
them what kind of why we're getting together right now?
Yeah,
Should we
you
tell them
can.
about January? It's January 10th, right?
January 10th, Friday.
January 10th. Now, do you still have seats left? I know you
We
started
do
advertising.
have some seats left, not very many, so they're going quick.
Oh, I love to hear
Well,
that.
for the VIP event.
Okay,
for the
got it,
main
yeah.
event, we can take more people because we're doing it at Festival Hall, which is a big venue, so we can have lots of people. But here, it's
Right.
going to be a little more intimate,
For our
so
intimate
not as
little
many
together.
tickets.
Fantastic.
Not as many tickets, but there's
Wonderful.
going.
And all that information's on your website.
You bet
For
it
the Big
is.
Trunk Show, January 10th, 2020. Oh my goodness, did you see that thunder and lightning last night? I know the video was a little rocky, but my goodness, it was wonderful. Although that started about midnight, so I'm exhausted this morning because I was up playing with the camera. Road trip day 2, Wisconsin, hitting some fantastic shops I've never been in, folks I've never met as far as I know. So this could get rowdy, this could get wild. Had a fantastic day yesterday, we had a blast. Just really enjoy getting to be out here meeting everybody. So let's see what happens with the rest of the adventure. I'm gonna grab some breakfast and get on out the door. Just pulled up outside of Bar Quilts, Madison, Wisconsin. I'm gonna go in and meet some new folks and see a new shop for the very first time. This should get exciting. Wow, immediately good stuff.
For either one of us.
Are you kidding me? I love your hair. No, like I'm thinking that the temperature and the humidity outside is awesome for the curls.
It is.
If somebody could give the curls at the back of the head the same message that the curls at the front of the head were given today,
Yeah.
because they're not communicating very
right.
well.
It's very humid here
It's
today.
very humid here
Yes,
today.
it is.
And because we were going to leave that out of the video, but it's such a great segue discussing Rob's curls.
Right.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Bar Quilts. Now, what town am I in Wisconsin?
You are in Middleton, Wisconsin, which is just west of Madison.
Is it
so
in
we're
the
a
middle
bedroom
of
community.
Wisconsin? Middleton, is it in the middle of?
No, it is not.
Not in
It's
the middle
South
of the-
Central Wisconsin.
Fantastic.
Yes.
And your name is Gail.
My name is Gail.
And
I'm
you
the
are?
owner here, the owner instigator here in our modern quilting community here at Bar Quilts.
I like instigator.
Yeah.
Enabler.
Yes.
But before we get too deep into this beautiful quilt shop, I mean, this is an awesome recommendation I'd like to give, because especially if you're into modern quilts, modern fabrics, and just a great group of people, this is a wonderful shop. And as you can see, as you look around, the theme of the shop and the theme of the fabrics goes all throughout. And I love a quilt shop that's organized and dedicated to
Thanks.
their vision, their mission.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
getting to meet you for the first time today was super exciting. And it's like, a lot of times I know folks and I've got all these crazy questions and all
Yeah.
of these things to ask. So I'm just going to do some of the generic ones,
Sure.
if that's not
Yeah,
terrible
go
of
right
me, because
ahead.
we're new friends.
Yeah, we are.
We
Yeah,
will
nice to
be
meet you,
longtime
Rob.
friends.
Yeah.
So how long have you been in business?
We have been in business for just a little over 2 years. It was 2 years in April.
Fantastic. And I wandered around and found a few things that I loved that were
Great.
unique in this shop. What do you find unique about your shop?
We are a maker space.
So a lot of people would come in and they would say, you're a quilt shop, but you don't have quilts.
Right?
So now we have things that people make.
This is the,
This
there it is,
right
the
here.
Makers
So,
Gallery.
yeah, so
Dun,
people
da, da, da.
in the area, local artisans, they sell their.
How wonderful. Well, I should do some Christmas shopping,
Yeah, you should.
right?
Yep.
Is the big W for wow. Ooh, wonderful paintings. And these are all local artists slash customers.
Yes.
Look at this 3D. Oh my. Oh my. There you go, Pam. You deserve that. That's a radical piece. I love it.
We are definitely community based. We are associated with several community service projects.
Lots
One
of
them
charities, right?
Yes, yeah.
Beautiful classroom space. In the classroom, they're lending the classroom, right?
Yeah.
Or using it as a community space for Days for Girls. Will you please tell me what Days for Girls
And
is?
Days for Girls makes reusable feminine hygiene kits for young girls around the world.
Yeah.
Our big one being Days for Girls, who
Right.
has a home here. Our local chapter has a home here and meets here
Right.
once a month and sews.
And did you tell me the Modern Quilt Guild meets here
Modern
too?
Quilt Guild, our
Wonderful.
local chapter of the Modern Quilt Guild, Madison Modern Quilt Guild, meets here.
Wonderful.
Actually, they're meeting here this Thursday.
Oh, I
They
thought you were
meet
going to
the
say
second
tonight because I
Thursday.
saw cookies in the back.
Yeah.
I was, maybe
That's
that's
leftover
it.
from a previous meeting.
Oh, leftovers. I'll be back in a few minutes.
And also another local quilting group, art quilters called Madison Contemporary Fiber Artists, also meets here.
Fantastic.
Yes.
And is there a special reason they meet here? You know what I'm building up towards.
Well, we have a gallery.
Right. And?
And we feature it's typically changed out every month or two.
Right.
And we feature usually a local quilt artist. Sometimes it's a challenge,
Right.
sometimes it's a group. So,
So now I've got a good question. It happened. I just got a good question. How often does a brand new quilter wander into the shop, find themselves in the inspirational portion in the gallery, and then come back out here and say, I want to make, and we start the whole beginning?
that does happen on
bet.
occasion. Yes.
Well, I saw some of the pieces in there. They're incredible.
Yeah, yeah. Right now it's a local artist named
Right.
Cindy Anderson.
Right.
She's from Janesville, which is south of here.
I wasn't sure how much of it I should really film, so I just blew through there with the camera
Yeah.
real quick to
Well,
try to
it's
protect
an
her.
explosion of color.
It is.
Yes.
And wonderful, wonderful textures and fibers and a little bit less than traditional construction, which is what I loved about it. I just wanted to touch everything.
At heart, she's an improv quilter.
Got it.
So she works a lot there, but there's some hand stitching in there. She's a beautiful machine quilter. She does quilt for other people, but she does beautiful work on her own
That's awesome.
pieces as well.
And you like to make a mess at your shop.
Oh, we love to make a mess
Yeah,
here.
yeah. In the back
We
specifically.
have a clean classroom, which
Right.
is not, well, it's,
Right.
no, it's a thready classroom.
Right,
and
right.
we have a messy classroom where we can do dyeing and painting and
Yeah.
throw around color on fabric.
Yeah, we also have the dye studio.
Ooh, a dye studio. And the key to it. Washing machine, big wash sink.
For real.
and-
Dryer.
No, come on. I'm doing my laundry here today. That's the old roller, right? What a cool space that
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
And you have classes that are open to the public, both in the clean and the dirty classroom.
Absolutely.
Right? And that is
It's more than just quilting.
More than just quilting.
That's our core community here,
Right.
but we have the Weavers Guild is doing a dye your own warp workshop here.
Right.
That they've organized. We have a local stitching group called Memory Cloth Circle, and they like to come in and dye their laces and doilies.
Fantastic.
They have a great time.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
That is so awesome.
Very active.
Yeah, and this is, again, I'm on this wonderful adventure. I'm out here touring quilt shops, seeing a bunch of different stuff, and they're all different. They're all unique. That's why we want to encourage all of you to get out there and visit the shops, support the shops, but they all have their own special flavor, and it's really fun to come into a shop like this that encourages so much hands-on.
Yes.
And I know that sounds probably kind of goofy to say in a textile world, but this is a wide open space that encourages you to touch everything, feel everything, make everything.
Yep.
And I have had a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Gail, plug your website, plug your business real quick. I'll put it at the end of the video for
Great.
everybody. Yeah, go ahead.
BlueBarQuilts.com. You can shop online 24 hours a day. Give us a call if you have any questions, and you can also look at our whole class list and sign up for classes online as well.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for being here for
Thanks.
everybody that
Thanks for
needs to
coming.
learn to quilt or buy stuff in Wisconsin. How's
Thanks,
that sound?
Rob. Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Cool. Oh, my pleasure.
Wonderful.
Good morning. Day 3. We're hitting the road again for another trip around Madison, Wisconsin to show off some more wonderful Michael Miller fabrics. It is 9/11, and so I have this beautiful sunrise this morning and the American flag, and so I just wanted to say thank you to all of those who serve us, keep us safe, and in memory of all of those families who had to suffer that terrible tragedy. Just want to let you know I'm always thinking of you. So at any rate, beautiful sunrise, hitting the road, beautiful day, day 3.
In an old service station.
I don't think we should talk. It's an old gas station. How fun. I don't think we should get that liquored up before we show the fabric line. This morning, Virginia, it's 9:30. She's talking about having a beer already. Oh my
It
goodness.
is Wisconsin.
Not quite expecting to find this in the middle of a farm town in Wisconsin. I didn't realize Jaws had made such a hit. He got all the way out here. Classic, right? The shark. Let's have some fun with this guy. It was the owner. It was Heidi out here tending to the flowers I saw and on the street. Okay, check it out though. Before we even get involved in her shop, she was telling me that the shark was really used as advertising for Jaws.
Yeah.
I was just goofing around with it. So this is a great landmark as you're coming through
When you're coming through Darlington, Wisconsin, people
Darlington,
will stop.
Wisconsin. They'll stop there. They'll come, but then they find out, wait, if the shark's impressive, wait till we see Pins and Pieces. Did I get the
Yes.
name right? Oh, good.
You did.
This is fun because I'm meeting folks for the first time, but pretending like I've known them forever. You have beautiful flowers and this wonderful bench, and this is awesome. Virginia, are you unpacking? Is it time to go move some fabric?
Oh, yeah.
Great. I just met Heidi.
Oh, did you?
She's wonderful.
Yes, she is.
Very spirited. She's excited. She said you didn't say I was coming with you. She said you said you had a surprise guest or something, but she didn't know it was me. She's like, why is Rob Appell out in the street filming the shark? And I said, well, I'm going to come sell you fabric. And so we got excited. Did you know they rent tuxedos here?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to try on a tuxedo.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, that is nice. I think if I was invited to prom this year, which my son most likely will be playing in his band at prom like he did last year, I'm going to come over here and rent myself a tux. Is that inconvenient, you think, to travel so many states away in a tuxedo?
Slightly.
From California to Wisconsin. Boy! Handsome devil. So you offer a quilting service at your shop?
Yes, I do.
Fantastic. Do you let customers quilt on the machine, or this is just
Not yet.
This is your power toy, and you'll be happy to operate it for them?
Yes, this is my baby.
Yes.
When I get all my excess quilted, then I will do it. Yeah, I got a list like that one.
west side of Madison, Wisconsin, the Electric Needle. How cool is this going to be? I certainly hope this car belongs to the shop because it is great. Ribbons and notions and patterns and such. Off dealership. Very, very nice. All the goodies. Pop and Viking, of course.
And hand quilters are over there.
Oh, good. So do you rent the machines out to your customers so they can come in and get a driver's license? Please tell me your name.
My name is Katie.
Hi, Katie. I'm Rob.
Hi, nice to meet you.
But I was asking because you know me and I love my power toys over here. And so they have the big handy quilters and I said, hey, do you rent these out to customers? So
Yeah, we rent these out so you can come in and rent the machine for the day, and you don't have to know what you're doing.
nice. So you don't have to have the driver's license here?
We teach you every step of the way.
Awesome.
So you'll get the driver's license at the end of the day, kind of.
Oh, so did you hear that, everybody? If you come to the Electric Needle, Katie will choose your quilting motif for you.
I will not choose. It is,
You said you do all the work.
it is
every
your
step of the way.
quilt.
See
We
that?
show you how to do it, so you still do it.
Darn it!
We don't do it for you, but you get to try it, see what goes into long arm quilting. It's a lot of fun, and a lot of people don't have 12 feet of space in their house to
Right.
put one of these, so
Yeah,
it's
and-
quite a bit of
And in all fairness, though, isn't that what we're all so intimidated always by? It's not so much how, it's the what to quilt,
exactly.
right? And so I was making joke of that, but yeah, I said, you don't offer that advice. Huh? You won't stand there and say, how about some pebbles here and a little
We
star
offer
there?
advice,
Right.
but you get final say.
Beautiful batiks. Ooh, Michael Miller's carrying batiks now. Yes, it is. We got surfboards. A beautiful store. I really love that quilt. It looks like a giant plaid. Look at that thing.
That's the idea. We got it in 3 different colors.
Wow, that is terrific. Is it a pattern you all developed?
The owner of the shop developed it. So we have the brights, the neutrals here,
Right?
and then blues and greens.
Blues and greens. And is Jen the owner of the shop?
Yes, she is. And that's who you'll be working with.
Rad. I love the plaid quilt. Oh, good morning. It's way too early to even have the camera out. It's almost 5 a.m. I'm on my way to the airport. It has been a wonderful trip in Wisconsin. A little bit of bad news, although I was just putting the footage in the computer last night and I realized I missed the last half of my wonderful time I had at the Electric Needle, where I got to meet Jen, the shop owner, and her mother, Mary. We had a wonderful time buying fabric together, and a great shop. Got to look all around, but I don't think I had the capture on that. So I'm on my way home. Can't wait to see my family. I hope you all really enjoyed this awesome adventure I had through Wisconsin. Amazing quilt shops out here. Lots of energy, lots of variety, lots of fabulous stuff for all of you. Thanks for following along. We'll see you another time right here at Making It Fun. Is that welcome home? Is that welcome home? Oh, I love you too.